Today I have another really exciting AZ tutorial video brought to you by Elite Force 10. This is Tipo on Rogue. I was asked to show the right path here on Rogue, so this is a great example of it. The first hit that we had on Rogue was actually a beautiful hit, but unfortunately when he came up, his second to last smoke that covers this MG here did not send, and his girls got demolished. He did a Houdini hack on the RL on the bottom right and was GBE'd out the RL on the left. So it was a beautiful hit. We really needed this down in one more in order to be able to beat Massive Attack, which is always huge in a 10-man. So we tried sabotaging some to get one of the SGs, but unfortunately that didn't work, and Tipo came in and was able to really put a clinic on. So let's go ahead and watch. He's going to start with a pretty standard landing. And then you're going to see him do a regroup flare right off the beach to the left of the dead cells over here. You can go just straight up to the flare spot in the corner of these three cannons. You'll see him artillerying stuff out. That's just to gain a little bit of GBE and to kill a little bit of the core. So once you get to this flare spot up here, you don't want to leave the girls time to settle, and you throw a flare right above this top left corner. You don't want it to the left of the top left corner here. You want it right on that top left corner, or even a little bit to the right, otherwise the girls will spread and go to the left of these SGs and hit these mines. Again, you don't want the girls to fully stop here because they'll spread and hit mines here typically. This is really cool. So Tipo is going to get this MG here and this MG here in one shot, and the way he does that is you saw him do a second flare back onto the wall, and what that does is it allows him enough time to get the girls way back there in a very tight group and then shock before they spread. So just really cool. Once he's able to clear enough of that right side, this machine gun down here doesn't really matter. He flares over and just lets the girls naturally clear, and he got 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the core, which is really, really impressive. Throws out critters just because they'll do a little bit of damage on the core, and I've seen rogue cores standing with 100k, so anything can help. Fortunately, it was a low force point rogue, and despite the fact that there was still a lot of clearing to do, he was able to save a lot of girls, which is something you would absolutely have to do in this case. Even losing 5 girls could have changed the course of this hit. Or I should say 5 more girls, because he did lose a few. I'm not exactly sure how many. But just a beautiful hit by Tipo, and we were able to beat the Massive Attack because of this hit in 10 hits. So, hope you guys enjoyed. This is another AZ tutorial video brought to you by Elite Force 10. Happy booming, everyone.